What's up, YouTube? Sorry, I've always wanted to do that. Hi guys, my name's Nyah, and welcome to my first YouTube video. My intentions for this channel is just to take you guys along with me as I experience life as a grad student, as a writer. I'm writing my debut novel, as an actress, as a musician, and also as a person that is just trying to figure out life as a Black woman in America. Happy Black History Month, by the way. I think I'm gonna head to one of these thousand of coffee shops that New York has around me and just sit and write. I also, like I said, I'm in grad school, and one of my classes is online, so I have to like actually lock in and listen to what they're saying. But yeah, come with me. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to make this as aesthetic as possible. I'm not really an aesthetic girl. I don't know, my aesthetic is just like rabbit squirrel, but it's like I'm bookish, I'm an artist, I'm a creative, I'm Black, so it's a little bit of everything. I'm the box of chocolates, if you will. Let's go. I've seen this coffee shop so many times, and it's been teasing me. I'm gonna go. Oh, girl, their chai latte is $6 I'm not paying for that. And then I'm gonna feel bad if I go in there and I don't buy nothing, so we're gonna have to find... There's one down here. So, scratch that. I just thought about paying money for a latte, and I thought, no, I'm okay. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just gonna go to the library. Because if I go into a cafe and I don't buy anything, I'll feel bad. But like I said, I'm unemployed, so I'm just gonna go to the library and work. That was one of the best writing sessions I've ever had. I'm so excited where this book is going. The characters, just like the magic. It's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, the magic is so cool. I'm making the magic. Who thought of that? Me, it's me. I'm gonna stop by that corner store and get some paper towels because Spooky, we're out. But I don't know, tomorrow's Valentine's Day and I low-key wanna go to the library and have another writing session. I don't know, I think Pookie, but I fear they're closed. They are closed. I hate that for me and my homegirl. What time is it? What time? Oh, yo, why is it 10 o'clock? I was in that library from 3 o'clock to 10. That's a little insane. Time flies when you're having fun, you know what I mean? Maybe I will write a little bit. I don't know, Marie. I don't know, guys. I'm at the point in my story. Wait, can I tell you guys? I mean, I have intellectual property. I don't know. I'm at a point in my story, right? Where like it's still in the beginning, right before we get to we're like 1/4 in, right into the final part of the first quarter. Right. And the way that I set up the magic system. No, I can't laugh yet. I've gotta hold it in. That's how I feel, where I'm like, oh my god, so much joy. But yeah. And it's a little too it's like a little love triangle-ish. But it's like, you know who she's gonna pick. Or do you? Right. Because I don't even spoiler alert, I don't even know who she's gonna pick because it's a series. But yeah, it's really fun. I think it's really funny because growing up, it's like my cheek is trying to have a dimple so hard. It's almost there. Anyways, but growing up, I used to like not like ALA, but I love to read, right? I like to write, I like to create, I like to storytell. But I didn't like ELA because it made me feel illiterate because I speak in AAVE. And so I was like, I can't read, but I can read. It was like, oh, that's not where you put the comma. Oh, that's not where you, I still don't even know really what to put a semicolon. I mean, I'm in grad school for publishing, so that's embarrassing. But that's not the point. The point is, it makes me, sometimes I feel a little insecure. So then I switched to well, I was already songwriting. But like, I was like, oh, I'm just like a songwriter, poet, and a playwright, right? Because something about writing long form literature, like fiction and nonfiction. And guys, I can't wait to get a camera so my storage can stop. Freaking iPhone loves to play with my storage. But anyways, but yeah, I used to be so intimidated by literature, right, and ELA in an academic setting, and now I'm in publishing because, you know, just like my main character, I do things that I'm afraid of all the time. I'm just like, let's just, I don't know, do it. So yeah. And honestly, I'm kind of feeling like my main character. Obviously, I'm not, the stakes aren't as high. Shorty gotta save kingdoms and stuff, but I just gotta pass. And it honestly feels like I have to save a kingdom, not gonna lie, because what do you mean? I might get a B. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, it's like, sometimes I'm like, I can't. And then other times I'm like, I'm gonna hack the mainframe. It's like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm excited to learn. I'm gonna crack the code. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna like, reading, publishing, like, I sung at the White House. I can do this. But other times I'm like, now what made you think you could? But you just have the audacity to do such things. And things just line up for you. That's what I'm learning. You just have the audacity. I just literally this morning, I was laying in bed way past the time I was supposed to get up. And then I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw there was this internship. And I was like, they're like, oh, just send in a 2-minute video. Got up, took a shower, had the concept for the idea that I wanted to do, and then shot it right there on that wall and then went about my day. Literally, I was like, should I just start my YouTube right now? And that's what I did. And now we're here. But yeah. Depending on my vibes tomorrow, I might take you guys to the library, might not, who knows, but this was day 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's only logical, since there's no pre-established Empress consort and concubine me while I gave birth to. Hi friends, happy Valentine's Day. I'm not leaving my house. I got my pictures back from when I did my photo shoot, my first ever photo shoot. Maybe I'll insert them. I'm just gonna watch movies and write some more because I don't want to leave my house. I'm gonna try to do my makeup in my room because my roommate's in the bathroom. Nothing but Pat McGrath. I want to make a thing where I just use Pat McGrath, Juvia's Place, Fenty Beauty, and my girl Danessa Myricks on my face. I'm trying. Right now I'm using the Pat McGrath concealer, but this is my summer shade. So she's I love a good like toasty, like warm makeup. So it's kind of like a, ooh, I just forgot to put primer on. It's fine, it's Pat McGrath. It's fine, it's Pat. I'm also not really a big full face girl. It's the Fenty Beauty. I'm telling you, nothing but black women on the face, I fear. I'm not playing. And so it really wasn't intentional, but it could be. Just to contour my nose just a little bit. Just give me a little bit of definition. Bro, I don't do this on my phone. This is kind of scary. And I honestly don't even, I'm not even like, and this is not to be like, oh, I'm not like other girls, but I don't really wear makeup every day. I love a good natural face. And sometimes when I do a full V, I get a little face dysmorphia. So I'm like, who is that? The only time I'm doing a full face is when I'm like on stage in like the theater, and it's like theater makeup. Other than that, it's just cute little makeup. I need to get some blush. I want to try the either Juvia's Place or Pat. Is it Pat or Danessa? One of their blushes. Wait, that's the only thing that's kind of like miscellaneous. Just because I like that it's sheer. The other day was such a good writing day. Well, yesterday I was working on my book and I'm writing on Word because it's paid for by my school, so it might as well. And a tip for writers, while I'm editing, I put on the read aloud feature and it literally reads what I wrote out loud for pacing, because sometimes I am a little delusional and I just read whatever I want to read. Is that what's on the page? No, but that's how I'm reading it in my head. And before you start, yes, I can read, don't play with me, but sometimes my eyes just like make up words. I'm a storyteller, you know what I mean? It happens. So the read aloud feature just like, it makes sure that it's reading exactly what I wrote on the page. Commas, semicolons, not saying like, oh, and then comma, but it's saying like pacing wise, it makes sure that I'm not doing the run-on sentences or having too many complex sentences, and there's variety in the sentence structure. And I find it very, very, very helpful. I didn't even finish because I'm about 1/4. And no, I'm in like, if there's 4 quarters of the book right now, I'm on the past the second half of the first quarter of the book. And so that took all day, and I didn't even finish. I was up to 1 a.m. editing, but it was so good. I'm listening to it back. I'm like, like low key, the concept. I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm the best writer there ever was. Like, I'm quite sure I'm not. I know I'm not. But like, it was just so like, oh my gosh, who thought of this? And I'm like, baby, you thought of that. Oh, and it's such a crazy concept. And it's like, it's not like I've never written anything ever before, but like I said before, this is my biggest project, and I'm taking it head on and with really no help. So I'm really excited to how it's going. And when I start querying, I just feel like this energy where I'm like, I know that the concept is really good. I know that I'm taking care of having, as an actor myself, I know a good character arc. You know what I mean? I know what's going to make a character shake. So I'm like, I don't know. incorporating the theater, I'm incorporating character study, I'm incorporating writing and rhythm from music all into literature. And I think the worst thing that, you know, America and society has done, besides the obvious, is made us think that everything has to be separate and totally defined and all into this one category, when it's really bigger than that. And I feel like we limit ourselves when we don't take the skills that we've learned along the way into the next phase of our lives. So that's basically what I'm doing. And that's what I'm doing in publishing too, where it's like they're talking about like the publishing industry. I'm like, wow, sounds like the music industry. And I talked to my professor, she was like, publishing really just follows the music industry basically. I was like, wow, so nobody's free. So nobody's free, you say? Sorry guys, I have to lock in. But it's been fun, a little stressful. I really feel like I look insane right now. I need warm lighting. I just curled my lashes. And guys, I'm so late, but I'm very self-taught, I literally just found out how to do a wing. I don't even be doing a wing for real. I just do a little, just to make my eyes around the corners look a little bit more princess-like. And this is not even this is the Makeup Forever, I think, pencil. This is not even the one I use. I usually use the one from NYX, I think, but I don't know, I can't find it. And then for the lip combo, I use the pencil, and then I use the Benetint. I love a good, and this is so theater-y, I love a good ombre red lip, but I'm black, so I have to do a little liner. I don't know, like, I have to maintain my roots, you know what I mean? And then I use the Yummy Gloss. I actually did, with my last photo shoot, I did a fake campaign just to see if I could give commercial, and it's so cute. I'll insert the picture. I don't know, sign me. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like I said, I'm the box of chocolates. What you want? You want a director? I've done that. You want a light director? I've done that. You want sound? I've done that. You want me to sing in front of an audience? I've done that. You want me to act? I've done that. You want me to write a play? I've done that. You want me to write a book? I'm doing it right now. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What? Right now, I'm using why don't I know the name of anything? The Grande mascara. I go between this one, the Mary Kay mascara, and before y'all start talking about, oh, Mary Kay's for old ladies, you don't trust your mama? I don't know. My mother's never steered me wrong. Shoot, my granny, she knows all the secrets. I don't know. Even if it is for old people, so what? You see them? They live forever. You know what I mean? Name a Mary Kay associate that's ugly. You can. Right. Gag. Yeah, I hope I don't look ridiculous. Because I really can't see. And I'm left-handed. Surprise. So it's really hard sometimes, but I use this one, the Ultimate Mascara by Mary Kay, and I used to use the bubble mascara, like the drugstore one, but it started making my eyelids itch, and I was like, ooh. I don't know. I think I just have sensitive eyes, probably. So, and that really concludes my makeup routine, to be honest. I used to use the all-nighter, but I ran out, so I've been using the Make It Last Blondie. But I low-key want to use something that's a little bit more satin finish vibe, because if I use that, I know I'm going to be oily by the end of the night. I know, but I'm going to be greased down. And I'm done. Oh, let me add my earrings. They complete the look. All right, no, just take your time. I'm not running out of storage or anything. I feel like the worst thing about this is the fact that I'm choosing to actively walk to the library with all my books, all my notebooks in that big old purse, and I just get really overstimulated. I hate holding things, which is why I need to recruit somebody to hold my things, which is very diva of me, but at least I'm self-aware, you know what I mean? Shout out Victoria for showing me how to tie a scarf. Hold on. Y'all probably like, did she show you how to tie a scarf? Wait. Wait, that's right, or was it outside? Oh, I think I don't think. This is embarrassing because why would you shout her out and then do it wrong? Is it supposed to go outside? I think it's supposed to go like this. No, that can't be correct. Also, that hurts. Hold on. Give me a second, I have to look up a tutorial. I think I'm supposed to do it like this. I think what happened was I had my jacket on, you know what I mean? And when my jacket's on, my brain stopped working. It just stops working, truly. And I do think it's supposed to go inside, not go line, because then you're supposed to fluff it up by your ears. Exactly. Oh my god. This is correct. I just feel really. All right, let me stop playing in y'all face. Mind you, it's not even that cold outside. I'm gonna be overstimulated. I'm gonna be so overstimmed. I'm overstimmed right now. The worst part about winter is the fact that I get very overstimulated by clothing, by holding my purse, by the fur on my face. Look at just. And also, everybody turns off the heat in their stores because it's cold outside, and so you go inside, you have all these layers on, and it's hot, and I hate the heat. And I'm from Texas. I don't like being hot. Cozy. Let's go. So I did just realize that all the libraries are closed till Monday, but there is one that's open. It opens at 1 o'clock and it's 12:45. So I'm gonna go there. It's also a 43-minute walk. It's not that bad, I think. So I'm gonna walk because why not? And let's see what we see. Irritating it is to go to 4 different Barnes and Noble, the big one. 3 stories, and it's a star. I still haven't seen your book. All I want to read is One Last Job. That's it. That's it. And I've yet to find it. It's starting to put me in a bad mood. They didn't have One Last Job. They didn't have any of the Take a Hint, Chloe Brown, Eve Brown. They didn't have Quarter Love Crisis. by Jasmine Burke. Bro, where are all the black romances? Don't put me in a bad mood. Put them at the front. You know what month it is? Sorry, bro. Anyways. Bro. I'm back in the area where I need to be. It's a mad brick, but like hella peaceful. Yay, I'm alive. Just sitting in the book. We're back. My phone actually died before I got to, as soon as I got to Barnes & Noble, thank God, because I wouldn't have known where else to go, child. So I stayed at Barnes & Noble, finished my homework, very productive. Got home, took a shower. I've been feeding my parasocial relationship that I have with Nick and Olandria for the past 2 hours. Girl, I forgot y'all was here. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just wanted to close out the video. Thank you guys for watching my first my first YouTube video. I don't know, that was AI. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know, I'm trying to be aesthetic, but I give rabbit squirrel. But we're gonna push past it. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe out there. If there's any recommendations in the city, in New Jersey, in Philly, in Connecticut, let me know and I will check them out. I'm really down for everything except for certain things. Yeah. So enjoy your day, enjoy your night. All the way to the end of the road. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on the next page.